Okay, I had to do it. I had to do it. I really want to listen to these songs. Radiohead. They're my faves. They're my faves. Camera's different now. Amnesiac. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, I love Radiohead to death, and The Smile, the project that Tom and Johnny have been doing with Tom from Sons of Kemet. They released two albums so far, and I've enjoyed both of those albums. Um, when I rank them in like Radiohead, like I would say they're above King of Limbs and Pablo Honey, but everything else still sort of is, above that level. Although it's like, you know what I mean? Like I'm still happy, there's still a peak. It's still goated shit, but and it seems to me I do kind of get the idea that Tom and Johnny are sort of just like, yeah, this is the vibe now. Like, this is what we want to do. Like, I really am not really thinking about a new Radiohead album. Like, I'm just assuming it's not going to come. Anyways, they released like vinyls of these two songs. I have no idea if they're going to get released on streaming, but I found someone ripped the vinyl. Okay, I'm a bad guy. I'm going to listen to this, see what the vibe is. I don't know why I'm getting the itsy bitsy spider fucking vibes from this.
Don't get me started. I'm not the villain. You don't get to. Nothing is solid. Don't pull me backward, and your force means nothing. And your force means nothing. And your force means nothing. You don't get to. Don't get me. You don't get me. You don't get me. Don't get me. And you force me to. You don't get me.
Okay, don't get me started there. That's the A side, I guess. Underwhelming. Nah, bro. Like, I guess there's a reason why that didn't make it on the album. It's just sort of not really hitting me much. Okay, we've got this. The production on that synth, it sounds very nice, but I just feel like it's not taking me uh, to like a very interesting destination, really. Vocally, Tom is still doing some, homie's got a voice, right? But by the end of this, it's just not impactful enough, really. I don't know what this is trying to suggest. I'm not the killer, don't get me started. I'm not the villain, choose someone else, you don't get to. Nothing is triggered, nothing is sound. Don't pull me backwards, no, you don't get to. And your force means nothing, your force means nothing. When was this song made? I wonder. I don't know what the song is about, but is it weird that I think this has something to do with like their sort of situation on Israel and Palestine? I don't know. Okay, I could just be fucking saying some shit. If you guys aren't like aware of that, this is like well before October 7, but I guess there was like the situation where they were deciding to play in Israel, and many people, even Roger Waters, and Roger Waters, as much as like I am pro Palestine, you know, he certainly has said some shit that is anti-Semitic. Okay. They decided to play Israel. They kind of just said like fuck you. Okay. And I guess it's one of those things where people are like suggesting like, oh, like, are they pro-Israel? Like, is this why they're not deciding to say anything? Like, my 2 cents on this, like, look, who I am as a person, I want my opinions vocal, okay? That's me, okay? I can't speak for the members of the Smile. I can't do that, really. But I don't know how much people have accosted them for this, but I do remember looking at the Rate Your Music like comment boxes, and people were certainly like, it's a bunch of, you know, it's a bunch of Zionists, like we don't, like Radiohead canceled, right? But I'm not sure if that's really the full case. I do understand that people are maybe wondering because of Johnny Greenwood's wife being from Israel. But again, I don't know. I'm not gonna just throw that label on them. But if this song is about that situation, it could be, you know, I'm not the bad guy in this situation, right? That could be what this is. Don't like pull me backwards from my growth, who I am as a person, because of, you know, a situation that is, you know, this isn't my problem. Which, and you know, people trying to force this position on me means nothing. I don't know. I really don't know. It's one of those things where, though, where I am interested in why Tom York wouldn't say anything about what's happening in Palestine, because Tom York on Twitter, especially when it comes to things happening in the UK, has been very, you know, open about his political opinions, right? So, and I haven't looked into this if they've said anything in the past few months, but I you know, I am aware that yeah, they have been, you know, people are kind of skeptical in the situation. Regardless, let's continue on to this next song.
A black hole at the center of the galaxy. Being pulled as a node, as a nail, as a node.
Okay, the slip, I do prefer this song more. I still would say on first go, like, I probably don't like these songs as much as really any of the songs maybe on the album. But yeah, this one works on a rockier element. And thematically now, what I was just saying about the first song feels maybe accurate when I'm looking here at this second song. Because, and again, this is because of looking at this too. Genius sort of gave this to me, but this sort of idea of nuclear war. And I guess, Tom York trying to suggest the inevitability of just everything going to shit. So if he's looking at the climate of the world right now, not just only in with Israel and Palestine, but then also when we look at the war in Ukraine, and just tensions are high, okay? And these two wars is, has many people involved, many other countries involved with aid, and just obviously every type of country sort of promoting their sort of opinion, choosing sides, right? So tensions are quite high. Yeah, I guess it's saying here now I said it easy as annoyed as I know. So it's just like, okay, like fuck it, like I'm pissed off about this reality, but I knew this. And then here's till you finally alluding to nuclear winter. Okay, shit. So I don't know if anyone else has opinions on these songs. I'd love to understand what you think, but it does seem like this song obviously has this pessimistic look at the idea of nuclear war happening, or at least something happening that's really threatening life. I'm not sure what I think about politically. Like I don't really think about nuclear war. I understand too. I'm young. I wasn't living during the Cold War, or when kids were fucking being taught like, what are we're gonna duck under our fucking our desks if a bomb drops, knowing full well too, like if a nuclear bomb drops, that fucking desk is not saving you. You're done, right? So, and again, that kind of shows too the inevitability of death in that situation. That really, how can you escape something like nuclear war? Yeah, okay. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah. Overall, I think these are all right. It's for Radiohead being my favorite band. These two songs here are not really blowing me away, but I'll take what I can get. If there's anything you want to see me react to, anything at all, you can just put a comment down below. And thank you for watching. Peace.